Ever pondered how drastically mobile phones have revolutionized our lives? Let's rewind to the roots of this revolution. It all started with the birth of mobile communication, a concept that was once considered a far-off fantasy. The first generation of mobile technology, or 1G, introduced us to the marvel of wireless communication. This was a time when the idea of reaching out to someone without the constraints of wires was nothing short of magical. In 1983, this fantasy became a reality with the introduction of the Motorola Dynatac 8000X, the first commercially available mobile phone. This hefty device, with its chunky keys and towering antenna, was a far cry from the sleek gadgets we're accustomed to today. Yet it was an astonishing breakthrough that set the stage for a future of unlimited possibilities. But that was just the beginning of a technological revolution that was yet to unfurl. As we moved into the 90s, mobile phones started to become more commonplace. This decade marked the transition to second generation, or 2G mobile technology. This was a significant leap from the first generation as it introduced digital systems. These replaced the analog signals of the 80s, paving the way for data services such as text messages and multimedia messages. Imagine, if you will, the excitement of sending your first text message. This was a revolutionary concept at the time, allowing people to communicate in a whole new way. It was the first step towards the instant messaging we so heavily rely on today. Alongside these technological advancements, the 90s also saw the emergence of Nokia as a leading manufacturer in the mobile phone industry. Nokia's phones were renowned for their durability and long battery life. Who could forget the iconic Nokia 3310? A phone that seemed to be indestructible. These devices were not just about making calls and sending texts anymore. They started to include other features like games, calculators, and even primitive internet browsers. The phones were becoming smaller, more compact, and more personal. As the decade drew to a close, these features and improvements had become a standard. Mobile phones were no longer a luxury or a novelty. They'd become an integral part of our lives, a tool for communication and a source of entertainment. The 90s ended with mobile phones becoming more compact and feature-rich, setting the stage for the next big leap. As the new millennium arrived, so did a new era in mobile communication. The turn of the century marked the advent of something extraordinary, the first smartphone. A device that combined the functionality of a mobile phone and a personal digital assistant. It was a game-changer in the world of technology. The first smartphone, called Simon Personal Communicator, was launched by IBM in 1994. It was a device ahead of its time, offering features like a touchscreen, email, and a host of built-in applications. But it was the introduction of 3G technology at the dawn of the new millennium that truly set the stage for the smartphone revolution. 3G, or third-generation technology, brought high-speed data and video calling to mobile phones, transforming them from mere communication devices into portals of unlimited information and entertainment. It was a time when phones started to become smart. The introduction of Apple's iPhone in 2007 marked another pivotal moment in this journey. It was more than just a phone. It was a symbol of technological prowess and innovation. With its sleek design, intuitive user interface, and a burgeoning app store, it redefined what a mobile phone could do. But the impact of smartphones didn't stop at technology. They began to shape society and culture in ways that were unprecedented. They changed how we communicate, how we work, how we consume media, and even how we perceive the world around us. Smartphones became our cameras, our music players, our navigation systems, and our wallets. They became an extension of ourselves, an inseparable part of our daily lives. They bridged distances, broke down barriers, and opened up a world of possibilities. In a span of just 2 decades, smartphones have transformed from a luxury to a necessity, from a novel concept to a staple of modern life. And with every new model, every new feature, they continue to push the boundaries of what is possible. And just when we thought mobile phones couldn't get any smarter, they did. The late 2000s saw the birth of an entirely new mobile ecosystem. Picture this. The year is 2007. The mobile realm is about to be taken by storm with the advent of 4G technology. This fourth generation of mobile network technology promised faster data speeds, improved performance, and the ability to handle a greater number of connected devices. It was the dawn of an era where high-speed internet on mobile phones became a reality and not just a pipe dream. The same year, a company named Apple, under the visionary leadership of Steve Jobs, was about to change the game completely. They introduced the world to the iPhone, a device that combined the functionality of a phone, an iPod, and an internet communicator. This sleek, touchscreen device was a far cry from the clunky handsets of the past, and it set the standard for future smartphone designs. But the iPhone was more than just a pretty piece of technology. It marked the birth of the App Store in 2008, a digital marketplace that allowed developers to create and sell applications directly to consumers. The App Store revolutionized the way we interact with our phones, turning them into versatile devices capable of everything from tracking our fitness to managing our finances. Around the same time, another contender entered the ring. Android, backed by tech giant Google, launched their own smartphone and app marketplace. Android's open-source nature made it a hit with developers and consumers alike, offering a more customizable experience compared to the iPhone's closed ecosystem. This competition between Apple and Android sparked a period of rapid innovation, with both platforms vying to offer the best features, designs, and apps. This era, the age of apps and 4G, marked a significant shift in our relationship with mobile technology. No longer were our phones just for making calls or sending text messages. They became our personal assistants, our entertainment hubs, our connection to the world. From booking a cab to ordering a meal, from keeping up with friends to finding our way in a new city, there was an app for everything. The age of apps and 4G transformed our mobile phones into indispensable tools for everyday life. Today, our mobile phones are more than just communication devices. They are our personal assistants, our on-demand sources of information, entertainment, and tools for productivity. The evolution of mobile phones has been nothing short of extraordinary, and we are currently in an era defined by 5G, artificial intelligence, and the advent of foldable smartphones. 5G, the fifth generation of mobile technology, is now a reality, and it's revolutionizing the way we interact with the world. Everything from downloading movies in seconds to facilitating autonomous vehicles, 5G is paving the way for a more connected society. Artificial intelligence, or AI, has become a fundamental component of our mobile devices. It's the power behind voice assistants like Siri and Alexa, predictive text, and even the facial recognition technology that unlocks our phones. AI is not only making our devices smarter, but it's also making them more personalized, learning from our behaviors and habits to create a more tailored user experience. And then, we have the advent of foldable smartphones. A concept that seemed like science fiction not too long ago is now a reality. These devices, with their flexible screens and innovative designs, are pushing the boundaries of what we thought was possible, offering users a whole new way to interact with their digital world. Looking to the future, we see a world where our smartphones become even more integrated into our daily lives. Augmented and virtual reality, for instance, are two trends that are set to shape the future of mobile technology. Picture walking down a street, your phone augmenting the real world with digital information, from restaurant reviews to navigation. Or imagine slipping on a pair of glasses and stepping into a virtual meeting halfway across the globe. That's the potential of AR and VR. As we move forward, one can only imagine what the future holds for mobile technology. One thing is certain, though, the revolution is far from over. From the brick-like phones of the 80s to the sleek, powerful devices we hold today, the journey of mobile phones has been nothing short of spectacular. It's a journey marked by ingenuity, innovation, and a relentless drive to push boundaries. In the beginning, mobile phones were simply a means of communication, a way to connect with others without being tethered to a fixed line. Then came the era of 2G, and with it, the ability to send text messages and access basic internet services. This was a game changer, transforming the way we interacted with the world around us. The dawn of smartphones brought even more dramatic changes. Suddenly we had a world of information, entertainment, and connectivity at our fingertips. We were no longer just calling or texting. We were browsing the internet, capturing memories, navigating new cities, and so much more. With the advent of apps and 4G, these devices evolved into powerful tools that permeate every aspect of our lives. We use them to work, learn, play, and stay connected with the world. They've become an extension of ourselves, reflecting our interests, habits, and even our personalities. As we look back at this extraordinary journey, we realize how much mobile phones have transformed our lives, and it's exciting to ponder what's next in this ongoing revolution.